Well, hey, welcome back. Quick video today. I'm heading to the parts store. Yes, it's always a good thing to try to figure out what I'm doing. Now, Bert, well, it's been running cold. And I've changed out the thermostat. I put a 195 in it. I blocked off the radiator. I drilled Swiss cheese in the thing to do stuff. I tried insulating the heater core hoses and it does not heat up. I've been scratching my head thinking that it's the radiator, that I put too much radiator in there. I don't know. Blocking off the radiator, I actually overheat it, so I'm not getting the proper flow. Anyways, so I'm back to square one, back to the basics, and I'm going to AutoZone, and I'm not going to AutoZone, I'm going to O'Reilly's. I'm getting another thermostat. I'm going to try a 205. I doubt that's going to make any difference, but let's see what we get. Well, back in now the two-stall garage here, working on this big block 454. I have my hopefully proper thermostat. I did have on the shelf a 180. I think that's what we put in there before, maybe a 195. I don't remember because it was a year ago, but it didn't work. Got a new gasket too. Hopefully that's it. So, oh hey, an Impala. So now, let's go ahead and rip this off. We're gonna start by removing this weird, funky thing that does stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's a hose. And I think, judging by it, looks like it's 9/16/14 millimeter. Let's pull it off for our thermostat. Thermostat off. Oh hey, how about that? It was. Of course. Why on earth can I get a hole-in-one with a bolt, but I can't when I'm golfing? Stupid. Where's my magnet at? Got it right down into where the striker goes. Bolt. Don't have a magnet. Get one. Pick one up. Alright, so I don't know how much coolant's gonna fly out of this thing, probably a lot. It's gonna go right out of my floor that I just cleaned, but that's how it goes. Are we gonna have to pull the hose off? Are we gonna pull the hose off too? Apparently we gotta pull that hose off because science. 3/8 it is. So now let's see how much coolant's gonna come out of this thing. A lot. Why is that missing? Probably put a pet in there. Well, that's how it goes. Thermostat live. Oh man, I don't know now. Somewhere right there. Not coming off. When it doesn't come off like that, get yourself a rubber mallet. Smash it. It'll come off. So here's our old I guess, thermostat that we put in last year, which was a 195. And I can already see our culprit. If you look close, What's going on with that thing? Well, we're consistently flowing all the coolant through all the time. So my problem this whole time has been a damn thermostat. Idiot. If you don't know how a thermostat works, what it does is it's got a little spring in it. Can you see the spring? Can you see the spring? Can you see the spring? Right there. It's got a little spring in it. This is the bad one. Here's the good one. You see how that one's open? You compare the two. That one's closed. Open, closed, open, closed. And what it does is, as your engine heats up, it regulates it. Warm, cold, it kind of goes do, 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 do. And it allows the engine to get up to operating temperature. And when it gets too hot, it's like, hey, I need some coolant. This opens up a little bit, says, here you go, little buddy. And it flows through the system, cooling off your engine. Your radiator should always be relatively cold. So, problem being is when you get a stuck thermostat like this, the coolant is consistently flowing through the system all the time, keeping your engine nice and cool. That screws with your fuel mileage, it screws with your engine performance, it screws with a lot of stuff, because if your engine can't get to operating temperature, it sucks. Also, might I add, it screws with not having heat. That's a rookie move right there. I should have looked at that before I went through all that work. Oh. So, now what? Well, when, why, and who, we're going to want to drop the fluid level on this. Just skudoosh. Skudoosh. You don't want it up here. We're going to get it down. So, get down. Get down. Get out of my way. I don't want you on here. Just don't know what to do. And when you get it down to a little bit lower level like that, I don't know if y'all can see that. Like, down to a level like so, you can go ahead and clean off the surface area of that. You can also clean off all this old gasket material on your old thermostat housing, because you're going to have to reuse it. And a wire wheel works off real nice to get this off. To get off all the BS. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to go through the process of reinstalling it. So one thing I'll tell you, when you're reinstalling a thermostat with coolant that you've taken out, try to get as much of the water out of the bolt holes as possible. Why? Because water doesn't compress. And when you start putting a bolt in there to compress it, guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to maybe split the intake, break a bolt. Because it doesn't compress. So you got to try to clean out as much of that water as you can. I'm going to take a little spritz of air and blow it in there to get as much of it out of there that I can. Hopefully I got enough air in the tank. If not, you can use like what are those canned air things for computer keyboards? Flip over a empty can of brake clean. I don't know. Something compressed air. Blow out those bolt holes. Just got a little bit left in the tank. Think that'd be good enough. Okay, putting in my good thermostat now. It just simply drops right in the hole like that. Can you see it? Can you see it? scratched my freaking paint up already. Can you see it? It just drops in the hole like that. It would help if I had this ladder out of the way. So I was just saying, as I was saying, it just kind of drops in the hole there. Next thing, these ones are kind of nice. They have a little rubber sticky backing on them, and you just gotta go ahead and peel them back, and then make sure to pop out your little things here, your bolt holes, so they don't get lost in the shuffle. And then the cool part is the sticky side with dry hands. It works so well. I'll put that on the block side down, or the intake manifold side down. And you just line it up. You just line them up. Okay, housing on, bolts. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? Don't need to be cross-threading them. Packing them on. Okay. Put our hose back on. Upper hose. Put that one on. Got this weird thing, an extension, maybe. Something like that, something like that. All right, now I'm gonna find a bolt for that, because I don't know why that one came out of the shroud, but it did. Oh, that's good. This one's loose too. That's great. I kind of thought it was one like that. A little, what? Want me digging my pile of stuff here, and then we'll reaffix on that shroud. Oh, hey, didn't see you standing there. So that's the one that came out of it. That's one that I found that kind of replaces it, but it's Phillips head, and you know, they're two different ones. I did find a matching set of ground bolts, but they're a little bit longer, but I don't really care. I'm just going to use them. So then I have matching hardware inside my shroud. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to poke a hole in the radiator. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Now I got to get a half That's great. Okay. Is the radiator holding now? Is stuff not going to move? No, it's moving. That's okay, I guess. That does have quite a bit of play in it. Why? Why? Probably because it's not the right radiator for this thing. Probably had something up top there to hold it from going all crazy. And it's falling out now. That's a lot of space. Is that gonna work for me? No. Gotta do some engineering. Past tense Chris screwed over future tense Chris. Well, a little bit of zip ties and some old radiator hose. We got it fixed. Yeah. So now I'm gonna top off the coolant. We're gonna back this thing out, see what it does. Hopefully it warms up to operating temp. We have heat inside the cab. Probably should put the squirters back on. No. I don't feel like doing that today. I'm over it. Over it. Check your coolant. Very specific reason I'm using this coolant. It's because it's recycled stuff I've had laying around for a while. Yeah, took about a half gallon. Kind of what I figured. How's the overflow? Still got some there. We'll be fine. It's fine. All right, let's get this thing fired up and see what she does. Let's try it, no pumps. Time to clean. Been running for about 10 minutes, so let's go check the gauge. Oh, gauge is coming up a hell of a lot higher than what it was even when I was running it. And oh yeah, we got heat coming out of it. Nice. Nice. That makes me happy. How are we doing up here? Oiling off what we had on the top of the cylinder head, or the intake here, which is fine. Cool. I think we solved the problem. In fact, I know we solved the problem. I'm gonna go take this thing for a test rip, see how warm it actually gets. Well, something's up with the throttle cable. I tried putting another spring on it. It's idling a little high, and if I pull on it, it drops down. So I think I gotta do some adjustment in that cable. Either way, we're gonna go take her for a rip. Well, we're back home. Suburban is running great. We got heat in it now. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up the garage. Quick video. Hope everyone can maybe get some tips and tricks on this. Hey, double check your work, because you never know when your thermostat, your good thermostat's gonna go bad and then you're screwed without heat. So another mystery solved. We'll see you in the next one.